It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. As always, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. I give out free sports picks every single day. NBA, college basketball, sometimes hockey. We're going to get into baseball soon. Every single day until the day I die. So let's get into the recap last night. We've been having a pretty good month. The last 2 days was kind of terrible. Like, we had some losing days after having like 2 weeks straight of straight green. Last night, we got back on the winning side, even though it was still a weird type of night. It wasn't a losing night, but it was weird. The Pistons was down the whole game. We had them -3. They ended up winning by just 3. So we got to push. We got to tie. We got our money back. But OG Anunoby, first half, 1 field goal made. Fourth quarter, he hits 4 field goals. I'm like, bro, I'm never betting on you again. I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the game, but that was complete crazy work. So the parlay lost because Timberwolves did not. They were -450 and they did not win the first half. Everything else covered, but it is what it is, man. We went 3-2. I'll take the profit on the night. But today, listen, I woke up feeling so good about today. I got 2 college basketball bets I think y'all gonna love. I got 4 NBA bets. I got 2 props and 2 total and spreads and stuff like that. And also I got NBA parlay I think y'all gonna love. Listen, we made some profit last night, but I still want that full sweep. So what I did today, man, I took a deep dive and I waited. Like, I looked at a bunch of stuff. I had some picks in there. I cashed them out. I didn't like them. Like, I took some picks off. I really just took a deep dive. And they say sometimes when you study long, you study wrong. But I try to stay focused. So I put the best picks I could possibly make today. I'm trying to go for a full sweep. So let's get right into them. Better today. Knicks and Hornets. Give me Mikal Bridges under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So I don't know about y'all, but like when I'm looking at the numbers as well, I like to read articles about the team, I like to see even like the summary of last night's game. They're coming off a back-to-back. The Hornets are kind of banged up. I'm not sure LaMelo is going to play. They could potentially blow the Hornets out. But I seen that Mikal Bridges and Tim Thibodeau, they was getting into it. I know I saw the viral clip about Josh Hart getting into it with Tibbs, but I didn't know Mikal Bridges was getting into him about minutes played like that. So I feel like if a player complaining about they playing too much minutes, what the coach is going to do? We're going to sit your ass down. You might play 30 minutes. You want to complain? Then fine. You won't play at all. So I expect his minutes to be maybe right at 30 tonight. And also in a blowout type fashion, I don't think he has to play enough. And even if he does, Tim Thibodeau, a veteran coach, he prideful. He not going to put him in the game if you complaining. You out your mind, bro. You don't want to play, you ain't got to play. So that's the first bet of the day. Mikal Bridges under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I just don't think he plays enough to hit this line, especially after getting into it with the coach about his minutes. Let me know what y'all think about this. I know this is like, you might be saying 30. That's not a lot to go on. But I feel like this is a blowout potential, which I always tell y'all that's one of the most important things when you talk about betting on, especially betting on the NBA. A team getting blowed out. That's the biggest thing. So, but that's the first bet. Mikal Bridges under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's get into the next one. Next bet, college basketball. Arkansas and Kansas, right? Like, after looking at everything, yes, I understand Kansas looks like the better team. I understand they might win this game. But I see too much of the public. Everybody is on Kansas. I think Arkansas is not getting the proper respect. I just think that Arkansas is a better team than what the people putting out there. I understand Kansas been here before and they got the experience in coaching and all that. But I just don't think this game is going to be a blowout. Like, people are talking crazy, like Arkansas just not going to show up. So, but y'all know me. And this might come back to bite us, but maybe I'm thinking too smart. Let me know in the comments, though. I thought about taking Arkansas with the points, but instead of doing that, I took Arkansas team total over 69 because I expect this to be a high-scoring game, a lot of free throws in this game, fast-paced, a lot of fouling, a lot of threes going up. I just think that instead of trying to worry about Arkansas covering the spread, I think that Arkansas is going to show up, but they're going to score a lot of points. Because Kansas defense is not what it used to be. And I think that Arkansas is going to be able to put up a lot of points to get this type of defense. So I'm taking Arkansas team total over 69 total points. And like I say, hey, if you say 30, I don't know about that. I want to take Arkansas with the points. That could be something to look into too. Because the last thing I want to happen is I tell y'all to take Arkansas team total over 69 and they end up scoring 64, but they cover the spread. That'll suck. You know what I'm saying? That happened before. Sometimes you just don't know how to gauge it, but I feel more comfortable. I feel more safe with my money taking Arkansas team total over 69 total points, just score 70, which I think they should. I think this game should be 75 to 80 type of score. So, but yeah, that's the next pick. Let's get into the next one. Next college basketball pick, Drake and Missouri, right? So I think Drake is like, Missouri, I think they were like 5-point favorites. I'm not messing with that. Kind of the same situation I took with Arkansas and Kansas. I'm taking Drake team total points over 62. I just know that Missouri fouls a lot. And also, I believe Drake is like top 10 in free throws attempts per game, and they shoot it at a high percentage. I just think this game is going to slow down. I thought about taking the over in this game because it's going to slow down, potentially go over. So instead, I took Drake team total points over 62.5. I just don't see a scenario where they don't smash this line. Missouri fouls a lot. They turn the ball over at times. They get sporadic on offense. They shoot up a lot of threes, and when they're not hitting them, long rebounds lead to fast break transition points. So I try to think about everything when I'm making these picks. And as you know, of course, in sports betting, it doesn't always work out. You got the best strategy, the best system, the best research, and the bet still lose by a lot. You're like, damn, what did I even think about? But I just try to do the same formula. Just because we lose a bet yesterday or whatever doesn't mean you got to switch the formula. It just didn't work for that game, or it just was a bad. Whatever happened, it just lost. So you got to stick to the system. So Drake team total over 62.5. I expect Missouri to foul a lot. I expect Drake to have about 30 free throws in this game, 30 points, 30 free throws. I don't understand they're going to hit 30 for 30, but out of 30 free throws, they can definitely hit 25, 26. So 25, 26 points off free throws is what we're looking at. I just think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I thought about taking the over, but I didn't want to take the over. I felt more comfortable taking Drake team total over 62.5. Let's get into the NBA. This is where it's going to get a little dicey, right? We got the Nets and the Pacers. Pacers are home. I think they won like 5 straight at home. We talked about the Nets the other night. The Nets just always find a way to cover without Cam Thomas. But I just don't see the Pacers losing this game for one. So they're not going to lose this game. They're like 8.5 point favorite, 9 point favorites. I bumped it down and took Pacers -7. And Halliburton, he might don't play, but they say he's probable to play. But I took this bet knowing that he could potentially not play. I feel like if he plays, they're going to win this game by 12 or 13. But I feel like even without him, I like Aaron Nimhart. I like the young guards they got in Indiana. I think they still win this game by at least 7 points. I think they're 10 points better than Brooklyn, even without Halliburton on the court. So that's the next bet. It's Pacers -7 at home against the Nets. And listen, I know the Nets always seem to show up, but I just don't think they have the firepower to keep up because Celtics are maybe 15 points better than the Nets, but their pace isn't as fast as Indiana. Like, Indiana gets back up and down the court so fast. I feel like they're going to run them out the building, even them being home in Indiana. If they was in Brooklyn, New York, it might be a little different, a little safer game for New York, but I just think they're not going to have the talent, the speed to keep up with Indiana, especially if Halliburton plays. So if Halliburton plays, they're going to bump this line from 8.5 to probably 11 before the game starts. But I'm taking this bet knowing he could potentially not play, but if he does, it's super cash. So Pacers -7 at home against the Nets. Let's get into the next one. I know you like 30. If it's dicey, why we taking this bet? Because I feel good about it. I got to take it. So Raptors and Warriors, right? Warriors are home. They're 13.5 point favorites. It might be bumped up to 14 by the time you see it. 13.5 point favorites against the Raptors at home tonight. Steph didn't play last game. He's back tonight. But a couple things, man. Steve Kerr quoted, and I quote, said Steph was exhausted last game. The reason why he didn't play, he was exhausted. And I know we forget, Steph is what, 35, 36? If Bron is 40, Steph is what, 35? So, you know what I mean? And Russell Westbrook and all them players, our favorite players are slowly finna retire in the next 5 years. It's finna be a whole different NBA. All we're gonna have is Ant and Ja. But let me get back to the point. But I'm taking Steph Curry under 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, when you talk about a player like Steph, I know he can have an explosion. He could go crazy. I'm banking on the blowout potential in this game because last thing I was tripping, but what I was saying was the last thing you want to do is take the over in a game like this that they can get blowout and Steph not even playing the 4. So if he was exhausted so much that Steph hate missing games. He loved playing back-to-backs. So if he was so exhausted that Steve Kerr actually sat him, if they go up 25 points, 30 points in the third quarter, best believe Steph is not seeing the floor in the fourth quarter. Especially with Jimmy Butler coming out and saying he wants to protect Steph as much as possible. And Draymond, they'll play the whole fourth quarter if Steph can just sit down. So I love this spot for Steph. Unless he has a nuclear explosion, which he's capable of doing, I don't see how this game, how he goes past this line. With the Warriors playing great team ball, they're winning games with Steph scoring 17, 18 points. When Jimmy wasn't there, he had to snap. Then when Jimmy came back, he started going off to show the world, like, hey, what we can do. Because people forget sometimes. But I'm taking Steph Curry under 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists against the Raptors. I think this is going to be a blowout game. He doesn't play the 4th. Let's get into the next one. 3-leg parlay, plus 142, triple your money. That's all you need. First leg, Pacers -3. I told you, I think Pacers going to kill the Nets with Halliburton without him. Second leg, Draymond Green to get 4 assists. I think I got him over 4. I think it's 4. But it might be, I'm going to say 5, but I think when I post a screenshot, I might say 4. So Draymond Green to go over on his assists. I alternate the line. And also Taurean Prince to hit 2 threes. Warriors, Draymond Green to get 4 assists. Pacers -3. And then Taurean Prince, Bucks, and Lakers. So Taurean Prince, he plays defense. He used to play for the Lakers. This kind of like, not a revenge game, but like players know. That's why players like Kyle Kuzma, who you'll never bet on, oh, he had a great shooting night against the Lakers. It's Braun on the court because he know. Whenever you play for an organization, when you go back to play them, you feel like they gave up on you, whether they traded you or let you go or whatever. So Taurean Prince thinks about that. He even had a comment, was talking about how he had game winners that nobody supported and all that. But Taurean Prince is going to hit 2 threes tonight. He should cash this in the first half. A great 3-and-D player, great career. So Taurean Prince, 2 threes. We got Draymond Green, 4 assists, and then Pacers -3. These the bets for the day, man. Listen, I want a full sweep. I would love a 5-in-1 night, 4-in-1 night, 3-and-2 with a profit, but I want a full sweep, man. I'm locked in, I'm focused. We won some money last night, another green night. Let's start this streak back up, man. So let me know what your favorite bets is in the comments, man. Listen to me. Discord coming soon. I'm not lying. I'm probably going to make the Discord later today. So in tomorrow's video, I should be putting the link in my video so y'all to join the Discord so we can talk about this shit all day long while we at work, while we in our everyday life. As soon as I put the bet in, I can just put the pitch in there. Y'all place it right there in there to catch the same exact odds. So let me know what y'all favorite picks is, man. Let me know what you rocking with. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out. I appreciate y'all.